Israel continues strikes in Lebanon despite Trump's public criticism. Welcome back to our international news update. Tensions in the Middle East remain high as Israeli forces have reportedly carried out new airstrikes in southern Lebanon, despite recent criticism from US President Donald Trump. According to Lebanese media reports, Israeli warplanes targeted areas near Nabatieh al-Fawqa and Kafr Tebnit on Wednesday. While the Israeli military has not officially commented on these latest strikes, Israel has repeatedly stated that its operations are aimed at Hezbollah, the Iran-backed armed group active in southern Lebanon. The strikes come at a sensitive moment. A newly announced understanding between the United States and Iran is expected to reduce regional tensions, and reports suggest that Lebanon is one of the issues addressed in the agreement. However, the full details have not yet been made public. President Trump publicly expressed frustration with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during the G7 summit. Trump said Israel needed to act more responsibly in Lebanon and warned that the conflict has continued for too long, resulting in too many casualties. Despite these remarks, clashes between Israel and Hezbollah have continued. Both sides have exchanged attacks since the US-Iran understanding was announced earlier this week. Netanyahu has insisted that Israeli forces will remain active in Lebanon for as long as Israel believes it is necessary for national security. Meanwhile, Iran's foreign minister has warned that any further Israeli attacks or a prolonged military presence inside Lebanese territory could undermine the fragile diplomatic progress currently underway. One of the biggest unanswered questions is the content of the reported US-Iran agreement. President Trump claims the deal will prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons and help stabilize the region. He has also argued that the agreement is stronger than the nuclear deal negotiated during former President Barack Obama's administration. Analysts say the situation highlights a growing challenge for Washington. While the United States seeks to reduce tensions through diplomacy, events on the ground continue to move in a different direction. Israel remains focused on security threats from Hezbollah, while Iran is closely watching any military developments in Lebanon. For now, the region remains in a fragile state. Diplomatic efforts are continuing, but renewed military action risks complicating negotiations and increasing uncertainty across the Middle East. Analysis. This latest development shows that political agreements alone do not immediately stop conflicts. Even when major powers announce diplomatic breakthroughs, local security concerns often continue to drive military decisions. Trump's unusually public criticism of Netanyahu may also signal differences in strategy between Washington and Jerusalem. While both governments remain close allies, they may not fully agree on how quickly tensions in Lebanon should be reduced. The coming days will be critical. If attacks continue, the diplomatic momentum created by the US-Iran understanding could weaken. On the other hand, if both sides reduce military activity, the agreement could become a foundation for broader regional stability. We'll continue to monitor this story and bring you the latest developments. Thanks for listening.